This planet is owned by humans, and I'm in control of, well, the swarm. I've got a hive, and then I can produce swarmer dens. The hive is gonna produce buggos that, well, they're builders. And the swarmer dens are gonna produce swarmers that are gonna be much better at attacking the enemy. Now, these little humans, some of them are pretty pesky and have weapons, but don't worry, what we lack for in ranged weaponry, we can make up for in sheer quantity of attackers. The humans are gonna spawn out of their little houses, run to these command centers, and turn into soldiers there. Now they've got a couple key choke points that are allowing them to, well, be pretty dang good at defending themselves. I can't directly control the units, but I can basically send them in a general direction using, I guess, these weird little squids and say, hey, we need to get over there, we need to attack and kill them. And this is an absolute massacre for us. But slowly and surely, we're destroying and defeating the enemy human invaders. And as a result, we should be able to destroy their buildings. But even just one or two well-placed guards with their laser rifles are doing just enough to make this a very, very difficult proposition. So we've defeated that, but right here seems to be their main base. So you'll notice that some of my builders are already chipping away the little wall to the northwest of that fortress. There's not too many guards left that have laser rifles, but there are enough. So what if we were to divert attacking over here? Now that we've delayed and destroyed their ability to produce more troops in their barracks, I think we should try a sneak attack here and open up a second front. One that is a wider choke point. So we'll get all the buggos over here, and then we're gonna go straight for the command center. Now look at this. I mean, we've reached critical mass, so even this guard, who seems to be like pretty much like on his own Medal of Honor style defense of that fortress, isn't enough. But remember that this was just one of the military installations and one of the weaker ones on this planet. But by destroying all of the humans here, look at that, 242 lost for 74. That was rough. We've gained evolutionary points that we can evolve and create stronger buggos. So go to our evolution chamber, and here we are. We have achieved sentience. And so we can do more swarmers, increase swarm capacity, or more builders. I think the thing that we're gonna want right now, oh man, better builders, better swarmers, or more resources. And the more resources is actually gonna unlock different types of buggos. I think right now increasing the swarm capacity by 50 would be massive. So we'll unlock it, and already we've destroyed Research Facility Alpha. But the cliff base looms overhead. Oh man, they've got some very heavily powerful defensive turrets right there. Oh my gosh, they're pretty much everywhere. And this is where their base is. Okay, so I guess we'll want some swarmer dens, and we'll use our builders here to do that. Now you notice that my capacity is 150, so we increase capacity by about 50%. Now one thing I'm not entirely sure about is if we send all the builders in here, will they convert into swarmers? I don't think so. That is just so many soldiers up there, it's kind of ridiculous. And these turrets, they seem to be almost like railguns. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be an absolute rout. We're gonna lose so many buggos. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to destroy much of these walls. So first I think we need to get critical mass. We'll put all the buggos over here and get up to 150, and then send in the swarm. We'll also get another swarmer den, because those are the ones we're gonna need, not the builder buggos produced out of the hive. So we've reached critical mass, and we're sending them in. Go, buggos, go! All right, so this is the biggest charge that I can muster right now, and the builders are gonna follow. They move definitely slower. Are we gonna be... All right, I hear a little bit of wall breaking. And you know, actually, are builders gonna be better at destroying the walls? Oh, wow. We finally broke through a wall section. 2 wall sections, even. And I think we're gonna need to build up to another massive charge. Look at this. How would you rate our score on the last attack? I guess it would be F for failure. The game is taunting us. And that's not even their biggest area of defense. But if we destroy this, we'll be able to creep around, break through here, and there's no defensive turrets. I think this is just a trap. So it doesn't look like there's hotkeys, which is unfortunate. All right. We've turned this F into an upside down L, but there's still no breakage in the walls. That did not work at all. We took out one section of the wall. I can't imagine doing this on only 100 swarm capacity. All right, there we go. We got another section of the wall destroyed. Can we create a breach? This is really interesting. They don't all rush near the same time or same speed, but we have created a breach. And so what I'm gonna try to do actually is just like build more swarmer dens and just try to outproduce their ability to shoot. Like, we don't need to like get more resources necessarily. So we'll save it for a moment here. I guess if I could get the troops to like venture out, the ability to quickly reproduce losses might be the key here. The soldiers are rotating. I guess go. Go! Buggos! That was a much better attack. Oh, and we killed a soldier. I heard him die. He died right at the breach point. Another soldier died. There's only one out of what, I think the 3 or 4 that were there at the beginning. Charge to the north, get that last soldier. Yes! All right, so at this point, the entirety of the wall is gone. These turrets have 30 hit points. Compare that to a soldier who's got 30. Well, I guess that's about the same, because 30 is 30. Charge! Wow, we have way too many of these builder buggos. We need them all to get evaporated because they're actually taking up supply cap. Oh, the towers are starting to take damage. And now we're just gonna keep rushing them. If there was an upgrade that allowed your buggos to explode, that would be huge. There we go, one turret down. The second turret is down. So now what we're gonna do is sneak in through the north because we've seen how powerful these turrets are. All right, all the buggos are making a Congo line of destruction all the way up here. Some of the soldiers have found that there's gonna be a breaching and they're firing, but we're just destroying these walls way too fast. The guards went down almost instantaneously. The shock troops are in. Oh my gosh, that is so many soldiers though. Good night, that's a lot of soldiers. Now, where are the soldiers going? Oh gosh, they're exploring over here. And they're chasing the last little buggos away. But I think this might be an opportunity actually for us to rush and kill some of them. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, this is the way to do it. We're both conga lining into each other. They have critical mass, and they're coming down here, I think. Yikes, look at how many there are. I felt like we killed so many of them. They're still producing more because these houses produce these little like civilians. They'll go into the command centers and turn into guards. Get these guards. Uh-oh. This is kind of dangerous though. Wait a minute. If we can take out that squad, then I think we've got this pretty close to as in the bag as you can. Get them, boys. All right, we're having to send in the builders right now just because we've lost so many and they've massed up. Wow, that actually worked. All right, here we go. This might be the breakage point. We will need to kill some more of these houses, though. Come on, builders. If we can take out one of those command centers right here and now. Come on. It's almost down. Oh, gosh, it's down. Fantastic. But everything that goes after this wall dies, although I think maybe 2 or 3 of the wall sections have been destroyed. We'll have to swarm them up, and once everyone's there, we go at it again. All right, go. Take out that other command center. Can you imagine being a part of this, like, human colony on whatever planet this is, and then all of a sudden there's like a coordinated bug invasion? All right, I think at this point we could probably go for the 3rd command center. Oh yeah, I'd say we got critical mass so long as these gun turrets. Yes, destroy all the houses. Oh yeah, that's working. Now we'll just all focus right here. And some of these guns are getting distracted, so we're actually gonna nibble away at these walls. And if we can take out one of the turrets, then I'd say that's a win. Oh, we were close. But there's only one civilian left. No houses, no command center. Now here's the thing. Do I just need to kill him, or do these count as humans, these automated turrets? Oh, venture up here, buddy boy. It is time to die. Let's see. Oh, we got him. I guess the turrets do count. All right, this one's down to what, 24? It's still 20, and that one's 18. Got another wall section done though. Just get that. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, we're like, it's on 1 hit point, but we've taken one out, and I think we finally have a breach in the wall. So I think at this point, it's inevitable. It's just how many casualties will we take? Charge. I'm hoping that this is the last one needed, where I had to do a big coordinated attack up the side. Oh, that turret's done. He's done. But these walls are so distracting. I just think their fire rate isn't gonna be enough. There we go, the second to last turret's going down. And yeah, there's no chance. It's gonna be really scary to see just how many we lost. 4,623 Buggos. Oh my god. Now we need to take out the simple military installation. But if that was a 2 out of 10, this is a 4 out of 10. But we did get one more evolutionary point. Ooh. Nutrient pustules. Each one we build gives +2 capacity. All right. So we'll want like tons of those. There we go. Is that enough? Build, my minions. Build, build, build. Oh, wow. Look at this space. Okay, so we've got the one wall here with one automated turret. There's only 2 automated turrets here and 3 command centers. So we are up against it in terms of how much time we have. But slowly but surely we're getting these, which are going to increase our capacity. We're already at, what, 172? And we're only about maybe 40% full on our little egg sacs. Then we're going to want getting lots of swarmers. I'm wondering if they can shoot through the wall here. But this is really cool. It's like we've played so many games where we're playing as, quote, the good guys defending the bases. To be finally on the attack is really kind of a fun change of pace. It doesn't look like they can attack through there. So if that's the case, this should be a much easier endeavor than the last one, at least in theory. Although there's one turret with quite a big stretch of walls. The one thing I wish I could do is speed things up. There's 2 more over here, and then we'll get our builders to finish our swarmer dens. And once they're done, we'll have the swarmer dens focus on the wall. All right, all of our swarmer dens are done. Everything goes up. That is a lot of concentrated damage. This wall is gonna collapse wildly fast. There is a few guards here. Oh wow, right now we're getting wrecked by the 2 guards and the tower with the turret, which we haven't done any damage to. We're only at 190 capacity here. Charge! Look at that, man. Although 2 guards and 1 tower can do so much damage. But critical mass says tower's dead, and once the tower's dead, well, you hear that, Mr. Anderson? That is the sound of inevitability. We will destroy you. Oh yeah, there's only 1 guard. All of these houses are destroyed. Now I think what we want to do is just mass up, take out all this wall, and then hold off again. Mass up to what, 308? We could probably even just like, can we do this? Can we get even more production? Like, how much can we do? I think the answer is quite a bit. And then we want swarmer dens up here. Dude, I gotta say, if you're on the other side of this wall and then you see all of this happening, just a mass of little buggos, and then they're just like producing eggs and producing like swarming nests, I'm looking for the nearest ship off this rock. All right, let's go for the wall. Buggos, forward. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's nuts. Get as many as you can. Actually, you know what? Take out that tower. If we can, we win. It's already down. Okay, we might not need to do anything else. Maximize forward firepower. Take out the command centers. Jeez, everything's dying. This is just like, it's a really fun take on sort of like the tower defense and like RTS genre. So we lost significantly less than 4,000 Buggos this time. And the key was our evolution. We're learning. Nutrient pustules add 1 more swarm capacity, or max health of all Buggos by 1. I guess max Buggo health, I think, is gonna do more for us than some of the other ones. At least that's my hope. So we'll go after the long-range communication dish. All right, so this is what it's looking like. Now, there's these green crystals which increase the rate of spawning. Doubles the number of spawns. Okay, it doubles the number, not the, well, but like, look at this wall. 7 turrets right there. There's 1 over here. And the enemy right now is going through this door and creeping up here, and then they can go either to the north or the south. So we gotta keep these pesky tourists out of our base, while also like massing up numbers. I don't know if we're gonna be able to kill that base, but I've got tons of pustules. I start with 1 crystal up here, and if we lose any of our hives, we die. So you gotta remember that. Man, nothing is getting through that pass. I think the one issue of not being able to like do commands, I guess I can drag. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'll do that. Get them, boys. All right, so right here, let's send in a full frontal assault. We've got about 296 capacity. So this is what a full frontal assault looks like. It's an absolute decimation of the Buggos population. We can get some of those walls down, though. I guess attacking that north wall would have made more sense instead of just running right in there. So many of these little soldiers popping up this way. Marines. Space Marines. They're always Marines. Have you noticed that? Attack! All right, we're going to mass up everybody here. Our builders are putting out more pustules, and we're going to go for it. Once we take out these guards. Man, we have a ton of the little builders. Since there's no way to control that, it's sort of annoying, actually, because they eventually fill up my supply cap. So we'll have them join the attack and clear them all out. Charge, everybody. So this is what all the Buggos look like. Should take care of a lot of the walls. I think they have just enough civvies and Marines there to hold off. Maybe putting a hive right here wasn't a good idea, but I don't know how to destroy a building. Oh, press delete. Okay. I'll put a hive over here as, like, backup. Hey, that turret is down. Excellent. So we have a way into the base. We'll mass up, kill, what, I guess those 5 or 6 guards, and then try to take out that command center. And as long as these Marines aren't supported by the tower... Oh, he dipped us. There we go. That command center's down. We just got to kill this turret. This is a challenging game, I'll say that. So now we want to get the last turret out of the way. That 1 extra health point, I think, is helping us. And so right now, it's at least controlling where the enemies can come from. So I think what we should do is actually, like, just continue building down here and get a few swarmer dens around these mineral patches. I don't know if this is a good idea, but this is what we're doing. The idea... Oh, I guess we need our builders, right? Ooh, that may be a bit of an issue. The enemy's only coming out of one area. I feel like this is actually a trap. If I open it up, just soldiers are going to start flooding this way. And I just want to keep my front lines pretty limited. Get them, Buggos. I only have 1 swarmer den, but it's controlling all of the swarmers, which is kind of funny. Although now I'm getting more. All right, finally. I think I can destroy this one. And I think I'm just going to mass them up. I'm at 492. Oh, you know what we could do? Yeah. Go, go, go! Let's see just how good we can do on this push. All right, that was decent. And we're basically gonna double the number of swarmer dens down here. So our reproduction rate is gonna be nuts. We'll send in another attack. This takes a lot of time, man. And this is just the demo, and I feel like I've already been playing for, what, an hour? Charge! Oh, man, that's just a death trap, isn't it? We're getting the walls out, though. I feel like it'd be really cool to see, like, a unit count, right? Like, how many are builder Buggos and how many are swarmer Buggos? Charge! Kill this wall section right here. Oh, my gosh. Probably not going to be able to get that turret. Whew! All that for, like, 1 or 2 wall segments. All right, they're sending another incursion of Marines in. These guys never learn. They're as dumb as we are. This kind of reminds me of the episode of Black Mirror with the little people. Come on, take out another wall or take out the turret. Oh, yeah, we took it out. And we got that one weakened. All the while, we're increasing our capacity. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more this is like a trap. Keeping them all just funneling towards me. This one was already opened, otherwise we would have gone there. Because the AI just naturally... like, explores outwards. Dude, they need to, like, get frag grenades or something. It'd be cool if this was multiplayer and you could fight your friend and they could evolve their troops as you're evolving yours. So Marines would get, like, grenades and stuff like that. All right, take out a turret. All right, if we can take out these last 2 turrets, it's GG, baby. It's 7 health. Oh, it's dead. Yeah, this wall still just, like, kills all of us as we're too stupid to, like, not... They'll just take the... shortest path, even if it's completely blocked by an absolute firing line of death. And look at this, man. Having the hives continually pump out troops, and instead of them massing up, they go immediately to nutrient pustules is the strategy. So I think once we get to, what, 600-ish? Yeah, we can 1v1 them. Yeah, it doesn't cost me any resources to put them down. Oh, we have a skirmish. We're at unit cap, man. 799. This is 800. What do I want to do? I want to attack this right here. This little area of houses and the tower. The turret, rather. All right. Collapse on the turrets from both sides. I don't know how many we're going to get. Are we going to get any? Oh, they're distracted. All right. And then I think we need to hold off. So how many? Okay, we didn't take out a single turret. We weakened them, and we have a breach in the wall. Charge! Yes! A complete engulfment. An absolute collapse of enemy turrets. And now there's only the one left. And he cannot repel firepower of our magnitude. We almost got to 1,000. Oh, you actually have to kill the last wall section too? So how many did we lose? 6,792. Oh my goodness. All right, we got one piece of evolution. Ooh, allows the spawning of a defender, a long-range, slow-moving tank of a bug. That's cool. It's like, do we want more buggo health or more swarm capacity per pustule? It's tough, man. We'll go with one more. I think that's the play. Because we've got the final boss, the planetary static generator. So what do they got? Oh my gosh, that's a big base. Okay. Looks like I can put 2 of these over here. Wow. This is really tricky. Oh no. This base produces men at a quicker rate too, I think. So we'd have to go for that one. Whoa, they have 2 areas of crystals. Oh, this wall? Okay, so this is like, this has got to be the final boss section. I don't see a radio tower anywhere. Man, this is weird. Where does one go? There's going to be so many guards down here. That's scary. I think we go for this top left base. It's got 2 towers. Then we go for the top right. This one's just producing so much. We'll take out all 3 of the northern ones and then we'll converge on the bottom. Man, they can shoot us here. I have a very small area to build all the stuff that I need. I guess every now and then I need to send out an incursion. Wonder how difficult it's gonna be get through here. Hopefully not too difficult. No, we got it, right? Do we got it? No, we do not got it. We cleared out the wall though, and we did 4 hit points of damage. Man, that's a lot of Marines coming this way. Oh my gosh. Luckily, our defending buggos have enough. Do they send out coordinated attacks? Yeah, I'm proud of you, little buggos. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. And charge, I guess. Wow, look at that. That's like so many Marines. They'll soften us up before we can even get to the tower. And it's like you'll drop your little pheromone right on the turret and some of the guys are like, I'm gonna go bite that wall, boss. It's like, please do not. All right, we need to lure them in. We need to lure all these Marines in, fight them off, then go for the turret. Like, look at this squad. If they had a commander, that was pretty effective. I think we have to take this brief window to rush the tower. Good, we took it out. Pull back, pull back. We're gonna take out this little building over here. Basically, all the buildings in this middle section we're gonna destroy. We need more pustules. All right, we gotta attack this section now. Look at how many guards are here. Do you know how biblical this assault is gonna be? We will have to fill the entire map. All right, we send in the fodder first. Everything's fodder. All right, we're gonna use the pustules as bait, actually. Why not? Start killing the pustules. Get in here. Get your curious little Marine butts in here, and then die. Surround the wall. I wish we had just a little bit more intelligence. Finally, that tower's gone. Our unit cap is only 441. Turret. Ooh, look at it. It's dropping. It's gone. Destroy this area. Control it for the Horde. Are we a Horde or the Swarm? I guess the Swarm. I was thinking Warcraft 3 and not StarCraft, man. Yes! Victory! Okay, so I think what we can do is I need the hives over here, and I need our soldiers here. And what I need to do, move the swarmer dens over here. And once those are all done, then we'll do nutrient pustules. This is working out. Now there won't be any ones like creeping down here. We get to control the choke points, right? So I think the way to go is for this spot. It'll be a little harder, but we'll break it eventually. And then we'll just make a lot of swarmer dens here and some back there. Hello, Marine. Breach. Yes, we have a hole. Now we hold back and mass up again. Wave attacks. Let's get up to like, what, 500? Then we'll push. Oh man, we lose so many. There's a decent amount of wall sections down. Neither of them have been bitten though. We can produce up to 654, so let's do that. Charge! There we go, that should be 2 towers evaporated. 3, there's the last one, but we're getting distracted by the wall. I don't think it has the fire rate to deal with us. And it's down. Huzzah. All right, so this is what the Buggo Horde looks like. I think I'm gonna move my hives up here. Once those are built, we'll delete these ones, and we'll turn this all into pustules. I hate that word. I hate it. I'm getting to 1,000, man. We're doing it. And we do need to send in an invasion wave to soften up numbers. Our production is stalled out. We can't get any builders. So this is like the last non-super fortified residential area of the people. But look at how many guards they have. My goodness. All right, what does an attack look like? Do we even take out a wall section? Oh my gosh. Hey, we did take out a wall. A few. All right, hold off. We took out 2 wall sections at a cost of like 800 Buggos. Worth it? I don't know. Oh, you know what I just realized is as soon as we breach the wall, that's gonna be like 1,000,000 guards. That's gotta be 20, 30, 40 even guards, Marines that are gonna be pouring out of the breach. So we actually need to break the wall, then do a massive pullback and just fight Marines for a while. Because we need to start getting the builders to build the stuff. All right, we're gonna see what happens if we build like right here. I don't know if it's gonna be in range of the turrets or not. But now we can at least produce doubly fast from here and from over here. Excellent. This is good. All right, do an attack. Converge. Wall's been broken, pull back. Let the Marines come forth so that we may do justice upon them. That's gonna be a lot of Marines. Absolute carnage. Are we even winning this? They're still supported by their turrets. So maybe we pull back, draw them a little further out, and then charge them. We probably would have lost a lot less had we done that. Now we'll charge the guns. That's not enough. We don't have critical mass. Oh, wait, we took out one of the guns. May have gotten 2 even. And now the little civilians are like, let's go out there and see what 1,000 Buggos looks like up front. It is death. That tower falls. Now we target this tower and these towers. Oh man. Wow, we didn't even need 1,000. But just for fun, we are gonna officially hit over 1,000 Buggos. And we're doing it for our planet. We've kicked the evil, stinky humans off of it that were trying to harvest our substrate calcite to build a Death Star, some manner of thing like that. We don't want them here. Substrate calcite. Oh my gosh. Imagine being that guy. How many did we lose? 9,849 just to kill 531. My goodness. But we have conquered this planet and we can go to the next one. Who wants to see more Buggos too? This is the demo. And what should we do with our evolution? There's a lot of really, really cool ideas. So let me know and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.